This reading is asking the question, what is disguised from keeping my person from reaching out to me if you're in a period of no contact? And what can we do to change the future outcome to ensure that the contact comes back into play in the actual 3D realm? So this question is resolving around those that are working through energies with their true loves, twin flames, or true soul contacts. So we're going to, when we said soul contact, that's supposed to be soul twin. So we're going to look at the energies that are going on between you, as well as what things may have been hidden from your connection, and what it is that you need to know, and what it is that may be keeping them, what it is that you're working through or they're working through that's keeping you from being able to be in at least communication with one another. So the first card that we have is the World card. And this energy is showing us that there are a lot of things that need to be closed out between you. The World card is truly the end and completion of cycles of learning a lesson. And in this one, they're actually holding a world, and you can see the butterflies all around them. There are a great many things, and you can see the turtles below in blue that are emotions that are kind of wallowing below the surface. And above, there are butterflies that are flying overhead. And this energy is showing us that there's a lot of need to actually recognize how you feel about one another in order to be able to truly soar and show your wings and be able to move about freely to communicate in ways that make sense, rather than just if you're receiving or you know that they're communicating with you energetically, to really start to recognize how you feel with one another. And instead of holding on to the things that have happened in the past, the things that have happened in this life and in other lives as well, all those things that you're holding on to allow those to be things that are seen and heard and recognized, but not necessarily buried beneath the surface. And when they say let go, they want to say let go of all the things that are keeping you in a stale and stagnant energy, that are keeping your relationship from moving forward and blossoming in true and wonderful ways, and truly start to imagine the future that you could have together. And the ways that you could have, they're showing me a rainbow, just starting to try and get off the ground and try to imagine the ways that things could be better between you, and not necessarily holding on to all of the emotions and all of the things that have happened in the past, and trust that as you moved on in your life, that you have let go of these things and that you have learned the lessons that you needed to learn in order to close out the cycle and things you were trying to learn and put to rest together. This reading is also saying that this is a great shifting time on earth, and for those that are truly in relationships that are trying to mend things of many millennia, of many lifetimes, from going back to the time frames of how things fell in the past civilizations, that there are a lot of opportunities here to really close out those cycles. And you can do all of the energy healing work in your life that you can, and all of the shadow work and whatever it is that you're working on, and truly trying to be the best version of yourself. But ultimately, it is in embodying those energies within yourself, the energies of truth, the energies of resilience, and the energies of bringing out the best in yourself and others, and truly making positive choices for yourself, and embodying those energies and the boundaries and the stability within yourself. That's how we're able to change things. It will change your financial freedom. It will change your life. It will change your happiness. It will change your joy. It will change the people coming into your life when you can truly let everyone know who you are, to always speak your truth, and to really be in a state of stability within yourself. Then we have the Hermit card. And in order to do that, in order to truly recognize the wisdom that you have within yourself, so For example, looking at the energies, even if you are a channeler or a tarot reader, and recognizing what are the energies that you have around you? What sort of guides do you have that are leading you? What is your connection to pure source energy? Is that part of your intention to connect to the highest light source that you can? And to really go within to get the messages, because your own soul is the one who has all of the messages that you need. They understand what has happened to you in every life and every existence. And when you really are able to silence the voices and the channels that aren't accurate in your mind, then you are able to truly bring yourself into a greater sense of awareness and consciousness and true enlightenment. Because in order to reach that, you have to understand the messages that are being received and to go within your inner circle and to not pay attention to all of the things and the glitter and the distractions around you, but to recognize your own inner voice and what it is that it's trying to show you and guide you in order to truly awaken the brightness within you. Then we have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups energy here is showing us that there is a lot of brightness that has been between you. There's a great opportunity. The dolphins are magnificent creatures of great aptitude, and they're trying to show you that together you have a true opportunity to grow in abundance, to grow in love, and to grow in true consciousness and awareness, and in every way. And by letting go of all of those other energies around you that have been influencing you, then you can truly come into a greater state of union. But right now, there is a need to recognize how it is that you've been guided, the things that have been influencing you in your life. How have you been needing to recognize your own emotions? How have you been able to recognize the things that are going on around you and the messages that the earth is trying to send you? Because your soul is aware of those things, and the earth will trigger you, because the earth has all of us that are living here, living our lives, and having our own experiences. All of those things are housed within the earth, within Gaia herself. And when you tap into your own inner knowledge, when you do things like meditate, then you are able to come into a greater union, first of all, with yourself, to recognize who it is that you truly are, so that you're able to then show love for others and then be able to be in a loving relationship with others. But it comes first from understanding who you are, from recognizing who you are, from speaking your truth always, to then recognizing who you are at a soul level, to being able to voice those things as well, being able to love yourself, meaning that you have always taken positive intention towards yourself, that all of your choices, everything that you do, is because you are showing love for yourself by making the best choices, that not doing things just because you feel like somebody asked you to, or because you said that you would, or something like that. It's really by making the best choice for yourself energetically that you can every way and every day. So when we ask the question, what is keeping your person from reaching out? The answer really is the energy that they've had within them in the past. So you can see this card, the lions that are here. You can see one of them is kind of snarling at the other, but there is a man who is holding a great wand, and you can see that there is a little bit of duality showing itself in this card, and it's really demonstrating that the energies of his past, of really the wand's energy, and the passions that he had in the past, were not warm, were not loving towards you. They were anything but that. And so he's starting to recognize through these energies of actually understanding his emotions and starting to isolate himself and go within himself for the answers and realizing the love that he has for you. And now he sees within himself how the one that he truly loved, how he was responding to you. And he recognizes that, but he doesn't know how to bring that about. And that's what the Nine of Wands is about as well, is standing your ground in order to move forward beyond what you've already achieved. So you can see in this one, the wolves that are there, there's a dark and a light. And that again is showing the duality that he's facing, that he understands in the past how he was moving towards you. And how he was moving was not in a way that was loving and making you feel safe and secure. And so now when he's looking at those things, it's how does he go and stand before you and say, I know everything that I did and I know everything that I said, and that was true at the time, but now I am a different person. How does he come forward to you and show you that? And the next card we have then is the Sun. And so what this reading is really showing is that what's happening is that he understands now who he is, that he's going through that he's going through understanding who he is and understanding his own emotions and how he feels about you. And it truly is understanding what it is that he's done in the past and those energies of duality that he was showing you, that you knew that he had an amazing potential, but what he was showing you was a great sense of duality and a sense of the darkness within him. So what he wants is to be able to show you the true love and abundance that he has for you, because the Sun card is really happiness and contentment. And it's really letting you know that the energies that you've sensed from him are because he's trying to figure out how to present those energies to you, how to present himself as who he was, how he now has more boundaries in his life, and how he wants to have a bright future with you. So what it is that you need to change, what can we do to change the future outcome, is simply to let it run its course, to let him work through the energies that he's working through, to let him realize the boundaries that he needs within himself in order to truly come forward and show you what it is that he wants with you. And the Five of Cups energy is really moving forward in your energies together. So subconsciously, he knows that there's a lot of hurt that's been done. And it is that he recognizes that within himself and the need to want to move forward with you on this journey. And the Ten of Swords is he recognizes all of the things that he's done, and he's really feeling that karmically now. He's having a lot of those thoughts on his mind all the time, and it's showing up in other areas of his life and the ways that other people are treating him, and the ways that other people are responding to him, and the ways that he's receiving the energies of his life. The lack of the blessings is what I'm getting. The blessings that he felt coming in when he was with you are no longer there, and he feels that. And so right now, the energies are feeling like, oh no, what am I going to do? I feel like there's no way out of this prison that I've put myself in because of all of the things that I've done in the past and the ways that I have treated others. It is the Nine of Swords ultimately is, are you or are you not willing to face your fears about things in the future? And are you willing to look at the things of the past? And you can see here in this card, there's a web behind the swords, but there's a butterfly that's sort of outside of it. Are you willing to face the things that you have done in order to be able to move forward in the future? And that is subconsciously what's going on, is needing to face his fears, and his fears about, have you moved on? Are you with someone else? Have I taken too long? So what can you do to change the energies is the Magician. And the Magician is just awakening to higher levels of consciousness and truly harnessing the energies of Source and connecting to the highest light source available in order to start to transmute some of your energies and how you felt about them in the past, as well as just anchoring positive intention and forward movement in your life, and putting all the pieces together in order to harness the energies of the heavens and the energies of the earth. You can see there's all sorts of things here kind of laid out on a platter, and it really is manifesting your desires into reality. And the best way to do that is by connecting to Source and your own self, and the knowledge that you have within you, within your body, within your mind, within your soul, to truly move things forward.